This is Rocket Girl, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a rant video. I wanted to take the time to discuss and bring up the topic of variety map pack for MWR. Now, this rant video is going to sound very similar to my videos about my thoughts on Infinite Warfare and my thoughts on DLC 5 for Black Ops 3, which according to a lot of people, it's not even 100% certain that it's coming, and at this point I really wouldn't be too sad if it wasn't coming. I would feel a lot better if they didn't do it. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, MWR is supposed to be getting a new map pack, and it's going to be the variety map pack, which for those who had the chance to play it, is going to be very similar to the variety map pack that came out with the original COD 4. Now, some changes are that, of course, the price has gone up on it. It's going to be $15, which most people would think, yeah, that's not too bad, and I shouldn't have to worry about it anyway. If you're a person who holds a season pass, you shouldn't have to worry about it anyway. But to my understanding, from the countless videos I've watched and the countless tweets I've seen online, that's not the case. Even if you hold a season pass, you will have to pay for the game. You will have to pay for the map pack in the game. Now, here's my issue with that. Okay, well, in addition to the fact that people already had to pay the extra money out of pocket to get access to this game in the first place, especially with the whole idea that you had to buy Infinite Warfare to even be able to play this, the fact that they plan on charging for 10-year-old DLC, like I say, it's unacceptable. What makes it so much worse is the fact that regardless of whether or not you spent the extra money for Season Pass, you're gonna have to pay an extra $15 to get this. The main thing I wanted to address is the fact that I know this is probably a losing argument. Like I say, I'm too small of a YouTuber to really make a move in anything like this, and a lot of people have already started the conversation and made their arguments for stuff as it is. But like I say, for those of you who don't see it, please, like, open your eyes. A lot of people will probably say to themselves, okay, well, it's not that bad considering they're giving supply drops with it. They're supposed to be giving supply drops with the game, with the map packs if you buy it. It's gonna be $15, but yeah, it was 10 back in the day, but you gotta take to account inflation, and at least they're giving supply drops and stuff like that. It's like, if you really believe that those are things that you're supposed to trade off for, those are good trade-offs and stuff like that, then you're part of the problem of why things like this keeps happening. You're part of the problem of why we keep getting Call of Duties that nobody wants to play. If people would be more on the side of trying to stop this type of shit from happening, we wouldn't keep having it happen. Like I said, I've said it before. Shit like this started with Black Ops 2 and the whole camos thing. They tried that, it worked, people paid for it. They tried that, it worked, people paid for it, didn't complain, were into it and everything, and they saw, okay, here's another way we can start making more revenue off of our games on a yearly basis. And then it's like, it'd be one thing, like if it was the case where they were taking all this extra money they were making off of people and actually making decent fucking games that people wanted to play all the time, that would be fine, but that's not the case. They constantly finding new ways to squeeze more and more money out of the demographic of players, and then every year we get a new Call of Duty that's barely worth fucking putting the money into. Like, for example, look at Black Ops 3 on the 360. 360 may be a last gen console, but it still has the capacity to have some pretty beautiful ass games. But they didn't try. Like I say, shit like this is unacceptable, and there's no excuse that you can make. There's no trade-off you can give me. Now, me myself, I will not be buying the variety map. I won't be buying any version of the variety map. I won't be putting any more money into this game at all. Like I said, people may argue that, hey, it's not that bad, or people are being spoiled or anything like that. I'm not being spoiled. I've worked very hard for my money, and I don't appreciate having to work so hard for my money. And every time I call myself trying to invest it into a brand that I once trusted, such as Activision, every time I want to invest it into a game that I would enjoy, hopefully, something is done to make it worse. To make it where it's almost impossible for me to enjoy having my game or entertaining the thought of going and buying the game in the first place. People may say that, okay, yeah, it's $15 and this, that, and the other, but it's not just the fact that it's $15. It's not just the fact that they're deciding to charge for the game, for the map pack. It's beyond that. There's a deeper thing to it. If we allow for them to go ahead and get away with doing stuff like this without any type of outcry, or without any form of protest or anything like that, they're going to continue to do shit like this in the future, the near future, because it works. My whole say so on this thing: don't buy it. In no way, shape, or form, don't buy it. Don't get any piece of it. And we need for a majority of everyone to be on board with not buying this game. Not buying the DLC. We need people to be on board with not spending anything on the DLC. Like I said, with my thoughts on the DLC 5, it's something that can impact the Call of Duty community and the way that Call of Duty has been done for years to come. If you allow for shit like this to happen now, then there's no stopping it when it's already in full motion. Because it's already something that's making them a lot of money, so they're not going to turn their back on doing it for future games just because you have a couple people who whine and cry about it here and there. If as a community everyone fully agrees or refuses to pay for this fucking map pack, it would be a start. I'm not saying that it would change everything completely, but it would be a start. It's like, at the end of the day, if they don't have a demographic of people to sell this shit to, they can't, and they won't. So if everyone could just, take the time to, before they go and just want to have a huge outcry and bitch and moan and complain to Activision, don't complain. Don't even say anything anymore. There's no discussion to be had. Don't buy it. If anything, say it one time that this needs to stop. They need to change it, and if they don't change it, don't buy it. Absolutely do not buy it. Like I say, I love Call of Duty. I have loved Call of Duty for a very long time now. I've been playing like dedicated since Black Ops 1. A lot of my childhood and high school career was playing this game, and I'm at the point where I'm ready to say fuck it. It's like, I don't want to put any more money into it. Hard to keep arguing and trying to convince myself, if anything, that it's worth putting the money in, even if at a discount. At this point, I don't even think I'm going to buy the next Call of Duty, no matter how far it gets out of its cycle. This may be the last Call of Duty that I pay for. Unless something changes, this may be the very last Call of Duty that I actually put my money into. Just don't do it. Honestly, like, I don't know how much I can plead to people that this is a bad thing for the community. Please just don't fucking do it. I don't want, like I said in my last game, I don't want to see this game die. And we're already basically on the brink of destruction with this DLC coming, the whole idea of DLC 5 coming, and that's supposed to not be taken care of by season pass holders. You won't get it for free just because you're a season pass holder. You'll still have to pay for it anyway. Shit like this is problematic. Shit like this is why people are turning their back on Call of Duty. If gaming developers and publishers like Activision don't have respect for us, we have to demand that respect. And if we don't demand that respect through action or disaction by not buying their fucking game and not buying into their bullshit, it's going to continue to happen. But anyways, that was my rant on this. I've talked about this for as much as I can. At the end of the day, I hope maybe this helped you guys understand why the whole variety map pack thing is a pretty big fucking deal. Like I said, it's not even just a big deal for the moment. It's a big deal for what it could mean for future Call of Duties. The same way I said that DLC 5 isn't just a big deal for the now, it's a big deal for the future. A lot of people, when they talk about stuff like this, they always talk about as it pertains to the right now. You can't just always write stuff off as not being too big of a deal, because right now it's not that bad. This is how we end up in these situations where we keep having these different turns and corners that Activision is actively trying to fuck us when it comes to their games. This is how you get here, because you have people who will brush it off as not a big deal right now. It won't be a big deal right now, of course not, but in the future they will keep doing these things, and when they do, it'll be too late for us to stop it because it's already in motion, and the first chance we had to stop it passed by us because everyone was treating it like it wasn't that big a deal. But like I said, I have somewhere I gotta go be in a little bit, so I'll see you guys later. Hopefully this opened up the discussion for you guys. Hopefully this got some of you guys thinking. For those of you who do watch my videos, hopefully you're on my side, or you at least are on your own side about it, and for your sake, you know, you can see why it would be a bad thing to invest into this heavily. But yeah, like I said, I have some stuff I gotta go do today, so I'm gonna keep grinding on trying to get some more clips for my next montage. You could probably look forward to that coming up next Monday. If not next Monday, I will probably keep doing a little bit better to do the Monday after that. But yeah, till next time, keep on rocking, guys.